One of the cornerstones of psychotherapy is to help people face their fears and therefore build resilience in order to re-enter daily life as fully functioning human beings. One of the purposes of this series that we are doing here at Coy Tutoring Services is also to help build resilience. We are looking at cognitive biases. And cognitive biases are basically shortcuts that we employ in our daily lives, and they can end up actually really limiting our perspective, our effectiveness, and our ability to love one another and to interact meaningfully in life. The first one we looked at was the fundamental attribution error. The second one is automation bias. The third one is the curse of knowledge. The fourth one is the Dunning-Kruger effect. And the fifth one we're looking at here, and again, through the lens of hopefully building some resilience and some improved mental health as we navigate this complex world. The fifth one is the spotlight effect. And the spotlight effect is an interesting one because we all are plagued by this spotlight effect as a bias that just kind of locks into our minds. Here's how it goes. We overestimate how much people pay attention to our behavior and appearance. Now, this one's ironic because even though we all struggle with it, we feel like we're struggling alone. So you get up in the morning, you get dressed in a certain way, you get into the car, you drive to work. You walk into the office, there's 12 people there, you feel their eyes looking at you. Some you know, some you don't know, and you feel judged, and you feel inferior, all right? You worry about your appearance, you worry about their perceptions. You are a grade 10 student, you come to school, you get off the bus, and you're walking down the hallways, and in the bus there were only 20 kids, but now you're walking down the hallway and there's 400, and you feel judged, and you feel like everyone's looking at you. In both cases, in whatever other variations you live, people are looking at you. However, here's the big difference between your cognitive bias and what's actually going on. Remember that we all have this? They watch you for 5 seconds, and then they go away. And guess what's on their mind? The same thing. They are struggling because they have that cognitive bias too, because they are human beings who are trying to navigate the world, and they feel insecure as well. Again, what we're working on here through being hopefully honest with ourselves and facing some of our own biases and really getting nitty-gritty about it and really getting kind of granular about not just saying, oh, I'm biased and I shouldn't be biased. No. The spotlight effect bias can be crippling, not only to you, but to other people who you believe are judging you. They are judging themselves, and they're worried about you judging them. So, welcome to the human family. Be aware. So often, once we understand what's really going on, that can take some of the power away from some of these crippling biases. But we have to face up to the biases that we are buying into. All right, so just a note of encouragement, particularly if you're a young person, but you know what? This affects all of us in different ways, all right? And as you hopefully strive toward resilience and increased mental health and some emotional balance and strength in your life, this is one thing that we can all focus on and just acknowledge and hopefully get to the point where we can maybe even chuckle about it. See you next time.